I work with lots of other really good salespeople in other parts of the country where it's more normal. As like Morgantown is a normal market. Atlanta is a normal market. Lafayette, Louisiana is a normal market. And I came across a guy, and I teach how to handle stalls, and I've been doing it in a way that really didn't force. And I'll demonstrate it for you in just a second. But then this guy showed me what I think to be a better way, and I've got all of it written down for you. I'm going to give it to you too. All right. The way I used to teach it would go something like this. Tell me you want to think about it, Jay.
I think I need to think about it.
Jay, I don't blame you. Big decision. Good idea. Would 3 to 5 days be long enough for you to think about this?
Should be.
Take 3 days, take 4 days, take 5 days, Jay. We want this to be the right decision for you. However, before you leave, could I share with you some questions our customers have told us that are really, really important to them? It may save you some time. Cool?
Yeah.
All right. Obvious question they ask themselves, number one, because there is no such thing as a good deal on the wrong vehicle. The vehicle you picked out, right equipment, right color, we could put a check mark by the vehicle then. Okay, that's not something you're going to have to mull over. We got the right vehicle. Okay. Number two, look, when you buy a vehicle from a store, you're going to expect them to be there for you after the sale as well. Has anybody I introduced you here led you to believe we would do anything else but bend over backwards to make this the greatest ownership experience of your entire life? So Premier, we can put a check mark there too. Feel free to be brutally honest with me, Jay. You cannot hurt my feelings. I've got none left, okay? Have I helped you buy a car as opposed to try to sell you one? Okay, so me is okay. And I really don't even think I need to ask this question, but based on the conversation that we had a couple hours ago, when, based on what you've been driving, certainly this vehicle fits in your budget, correct? Jay, if it's the right vehicle, we're the right place, I'm the right guy, and it fits in your budget, for heaven's sakes, didn't you just think about it? That's the way I would do it. See, I wasn't going to force him to object, okay? Now, 60% of the people are going to go, well, Steve, let's talk about that budget for a second, okay? And it's going to be cash down. It's going to be not enough for the trade. It's going to be payments a little bit higher than I thought I was going to have to pay, or I want a bigger discount. Okay, but at least I didn't tee it up for him. I'm for him. And if he didn't have an objection and was just one of those guys who couldn't pull the trigger, do you think this might have helped him pull the trigger? Yeah. And if he's one of those people who's going to actually think about it, this isn't so obnoxious that he wouldn't come back, correct? Okay, that's the way I used to teach it. And I still teach a version of that, but again, somebody showed me what I think is actually a better way.
CD pads, man.
Pass that down to Brent. All right, making it easier for your customer to say yes to taking delivery. Traditional sales training teaches people to go negative when they hear traditional stalls, like I want to think about it, talk to a spouse, need to pray about it, or any other, I need to speak to some type of advisor. While a stall most of the time is masking or hiding an objection, there's a more positive way to help the customer make a yes decision. You know what?